please, it's just a few fish. I've got a wife and kids at home and they're starving.
The oceans and all its fruits are now under total military control. Poaching from Madam's Imperial Fisheries carries only one penalty, under subsection 2, paragraph 4.
I'm sorry, we haven't eaten for days. The children cry all the time, they're so hungry.
If I might be allowed to finish, under subsection 2, paragraph 4, the penalty is death.
Please, please, I'll throw them back.
You'll throw them back? How can you throw them back?
These are dead.
Execute him! They never learn. I will not tolerate pilfering! I mean, you can see that, can't you? It's so very wrong of you to steal.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing!
I have the results you're waiting for, Doctor.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Yes. As I thought. Wonderful. Oh, I don't need those.
Is there something wrong?
Wrong? Wrong? No, I don't think so. Come here, have a look at this.
The cells are larger than before.
Well, of course they're larger than before. That's the whole point. Oh, don't be so silly.
Then you've succeeded! The Jesus Project's a success!
It would appear so. Well, in a way. Well, it's early days though. There's still much more to do before we can use it.
But you've done what they've asked. Maybe the government will release us. Will they let us go?
Oh, I shouldn't think so for a moment. I'm afraid I know rather too much about this product to be able to reclaim my liberty.
Well, the commander said we'll be released as soon as the experiment was over.
Commander Lacto Piles is a vicious, murdering thug, but he is little more than a puppet. He does everything she tells him to. Don't think for one moment that they won't have us killed as soon as we are no longer of any use to them. I might have to drag my heels a bit.
Killed?
We have in our hands here the power to end world poverty. Stamp it out forever. The third world no longer exists. Unlimited food for every man, woman and child on the planet. But they are working to a different agenda. I just don't know what it is yet. My dear, you are working for a fascist, totalitarian, Nazi regime! Do you really think those bastards in there want me to feed the world? Huh?
Forgive the intrusion, madam. I can see you're busy.
Well?
Another outbreak of looting from the fisheries, madam. The culprit has, of course, been executed.
Don't waste my time with petty tales of pilfering, Commander. We aren't handing out medals for shooting poachers.
In the current situation, madam, all renegade factions must be dealt with.
What news of the experiment?
We have Dr. Lydecker dosed up on alert and all. He's currently working 22 hours a day. If I push him any harder, he'll die on us.
You'd better make sure that doesn't happen, Commander. I shall hold you responsible. Ed?
Yes, madam, and a very good morning to you, madam.
Get me a direct link to the lab, immediately.
Without a moment's hesitation, madam.
My patience wears a little thin, Doctor. Your report.
How can I work under these conditions? Constant interruptions! The final test results are coming through now.
Then we can proceed.
The subject has shown massive cellular growth, more than 50 times its original projected rate.
Then it's a success. We can begin immediately.
I still have a few more safety checks to run, but we need to be certain that the subject is benign.
Benign? It's a fish.
Yes, but it also weighs several tons.
Begin activation immediately.
But...
Immediately, Doctor! Ed, get me an open global channel. We wish to address our people.
It will be an absolute joy. Without a moment's hesitation, madam.
Commander, as soon as the Doctor has released the growth agent, have him shot, will you? Good citizens, my people who have suffered long and endured much in these bleak years following the end of the Third War, your crops have failed, your seas are barren, food is in terminal short supply. Vast continents have already starved to death. But we offer you salvation, my people. Under our new rule you shall no longer suffer from want. This very day we have successfully produced a new form of rapid growing marine life. Fish for all! Fish for life! The feeding of the thousands shall begin again, and the seas will give up a new bountiful harvest. My people, vote for me on Freedom of Choice Day, and I guarantee you the new promised land. Peoples of the earth, I give you the Jesus Project!
Gentlemen, I feel we are getting a little ahead of ourselves, aren't we? But, working under duress, I have little choice but to begin the operation. Release the serum.
I can see it, but I don't believe it. It's impossible.
Oh my God. It's unbelievable. How?
The serum excites a growth hormone in the fish's biological makeup, and the ensuing mutation causes it to grow many times its natural size. Don't be afraid.
I think it can see us. It's watching us.
Don't be ridiculous.
I tell you, it is.
Fascinating. should be aware of our presence.
I tell you, it's looking straight at me.
Most marine life only have a short-term memory.
Remember that old joke? Two goldfish in a bowl. First one says, "You see that castle?" The second one says, "What castle?" And the first one says, "See that castle?"
There's a flaw in your humour.
How?
Goldfish don't speak.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
It's aware of us. It really does know we're here.
I've just had a horrible thought. We've increased its body mass 50-fold. What if we've done the same to its brain power?
There's another 50 you owe me.
Oh, here, have it. Have the lot.
Don't be like that, boy. Let's have another game.
You cleaned me out, and you well know it. I'm not playing anymore.
Don't feel all done by. It's not as if I'm going to enjoy spending it stuck in this tin can, is it?
At least one of us got to see straight.
Come on, let's have a sing-song. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live. Oh, come on, you miserable bastards!
Better check in. Come in control. This is submersible 1. This is a routine sweep. Nothing to report. We'll keep all communications channels open.
It's as quiet as a seaman's grave out there. Where's all these big fishes we've been hearing about?
Maybe we've scared them all away.
What do you reckon? One more circuit and then we'll take a look.
Agreed. Hold on a minute. We've got incoming. What the hell is that?
I can't see anything. It's blacker than a witch's tits out there.
Christ! Will you look at that? Look at the size of the thing! It's huge!
Calm down, lad. It could be a weed mass.
There's more of them. They're almost upon us. This is submersible 1. We've got company. Come in, sea base. Sea base, this is submersible 1. We are under attack. Repeat, we are under attack. Require immediate assistance.
Submersible 1, please retain your present course. Marine line is not hostile.
Would you like to get your swimsuit on? Come down here and tell them that.
Repeat, maintain your present course, submersible 1. Not panic.
Exactly how bad do things have to get before we have permission to panic?
Please be aware of any damage to the submersible 1.
Don't you understand? We've been used. This was a test to see if the monster's going to attack. They're going to kill us.
and X4. The Jesus Project. A total failure. The cattle have become hostile. Responsibility must be mine, and mine alone. With best intent, I have produced a life form which is intelligent and carnivorous. What was meant to feed us is now trying to eat us. Forgive me.
Writing your memoirs, Doctor.
What have we done?
Your little pets are running riot. They're ravenous.
How can you be so dispassionate? People are dying.
They were dying anyway. The world is slowly starving to death. Now it ends up being eaten. Ironic, really.
I thought the Jesus Project would save the planet.
We're both on the same side, Doctor. We both wanted the same ends.
I wanted to end world hunger and poverty. You wanted to hold the world to ransom by controlling its food supply.
Different side of the same coin, really.
That's not the same thing at all. All my life, there have been people like you. And that bitch in there, with dreams of dominance. Wanting more than everybody else has. Wanting to control and wanting to kill anyone that doesn't bow down to your own twisted ideals.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
And I sincerely hope that you enjoy your triumph. One last act of kindness.
Just following orders. You don't seem surprised.
I never doubted it. For a minute.
Don't feel too bad, Doctor. I don't suppose it'll be long before it's my turn.
Well, Ed, report!
It is my sad duty to inform you that Submersible 1 has been destroyed. Eaten by all accounts.
Then these creatures pose a threat to us all. More importantly, a direct threat to me. This base must be fully protected. Release the Marine Guard immediately. Authorize him to shoot to kill!
Yes, madam.
Never come into my chambers unannounced. Do you hear me?
Isn't it a little late for that? I've just come down the main passage. Those things are all around the base.
And Lydecker?
Dr. Lydecker is no longer with us.
You cretin! The Doctor was probably the only man who could find a way to destroy these things.
It was you! You wanted me to have him shot! So I did it myself!
Finally, working on your own initiative. Those things are gonna kill us.
They are fish. All we have to do is stay out of the water. Oh.
Ed, are we really surrounded? Show me the exterior of the base.
It would appear so, madam. Might I suggest that the execution of Dr. Lydecker was not one of madam's more inspired moments?
How dare you! Show me! The Marine Guard! A whole battalion just gone! We are defenceless!
Main bulkhead 1 is under attack. Sound the alarm.
We've got to get out of here! We've got to somehow get to the mainland!
We've got to cross the water to do that, you idiot!
I'm not going to end up as fish food!
Bulkhead 1 has been breached. %% of base has now been flooded.
Doctor? Dr. Lydecker?
30% of base has now been flooded.
The water! It's reached us now! Do something!
I only follow orders, remember? There's no way out of this tomb!
50% of base has now been flooded. I say, you think we ought to evacuate?
There's nowhere to evacuate to. Those things are adapting out of the water. They're breathing oxygen, we can't fight them. they ever learn to walk on dry land, then nothing will ever stop them. You. This is all because of you!
I don't know!
Come on then! Come on! Dinner time, boys! Dinner time! Ed! Ed! Get the Marine Guard in here! Now!
I'm sorry, sir. I regret to inform you the Marine Guard have all been killed.
Yes, madam. 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 You're all going to die. 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 You're all going to die.
The probe has located our most active area to date, in Quadrant Alpha.
I've got an uneasy feeling about tonight. Quadrant Alpha is deep in the cracks.
I don't feel too good, to be honest. I've been feeling a bit strange all day.
I've injected the virus with purified specimens several times.
Pete, emergency! Something more you could have done. Commander Clayton! How delighted I am to finally meet the savior of humanity!